Hello everyone. Welcome to the Bao classroom. I'm Fong Bo. In this lesson, I'll explain how to loop a half-long serve. Actually, the half-long ball is a relatively difficult technique. Many players struggle to loop it well. What's the core issue with looping half-long balls? One is poor judgment, whether the ball is going long or not. That's the first point. First, you need to judge it. Another issue is even when it goes long, many people are afraid of hitting their hand, and the force needed must be applied along the table surface. So many people don't control the power well and are hesitant to loop. How can you judge them? First, observe the first bounce point of the opponent's serve. If the first bounce is close to their own end and the serve is strong, then there's a high chance that it will go long off the second bounce. So you need to distinguish which serves tend to go long and which don't. Let me show you two examples on how to read them, how to judge. Actually, you can clearly see the difference between a half-long ball and a short one. If you closely observe the speed of the stroke and the speed of the first bounce, you can tell. Many people judge this way. They see a long ball and start to loop, but it's actually a short serve, right? Then they're stuck and can't handle it. So I suggest everyone adjust their center of gravity. Focus on the short ball first, then focus on the long ball. Once you check the short ball, you'll still have time to prepare for the long ball. If you move for the long ball first, then try to react to a short one. You won't be fast enough. So focus your attention on the short ball first. Watch this. This kind of ball is hard to handle. You've already extended your arm, and now you try to control a short ball. It's very hard to push long or drop short, so it becomes more difficult. So, first of all, the most important thing is to judge whether the ball will go off the table. Then use my method. Next point, the arm movement. When you pull back your arm, you can lower your arm below the table, because most half-long balls don't bounce high. If it's high, you can attack directly. For half-long or not quite off balls, lower your hand below the table and practice brushing upward. Lift the ball with a brushing motion. Use an up-down motion to lift the ball. You can lower your hand more. If your hand is held high, you might hesitate to brush. Easier to hit the table. Keep your hand lower. Even if it barely comes off the table, you can still lift it with that vertical space. See, just a little off the table. You can still lift it using that up-down motion. See? Use this kind of up-down feel to brush half-long balls. Don't lift your hand too high. You guys right now, most of you probably don't have the power to attack fully. Just practice brushing first. I'll also show you a training method for brushing half-long balls. Roll the ball across the table. Practice your fingers and wrist. That feel for when the ball just goes off the edge. See that? That's what it looks like when it just goes off the table. Rolls down slowly. Practice your fingers and wrist for half-long balls. Add a bit of body weight shift. Why focus on the short ball first? Because short balls require early contact, right? Only then can you create quality placement or spin quality to gain effective control, good feel and control. But if you focus on the long ball first, then the short, you've already lost the first opportunity. And then you handle the short ball, you're at a disadvantage. Very uncomfortable. If you focus on the short ball first, and it goes off the table, your second instinct is to react to the long ball. You can even keep your hand on the table. Use the momentum and pull your arm back. That works just fine, because this kind of ball is hit later. Brushing a half-long ball doesn't require you to hit it on the rise. So while watching for the short ball, if it's long, just pull your arm back. That timing works. Same principle as looping underspin from the forehand. Lower your stance, but don't rotate too much. Rotate less, focus on fingers and wrist power. One leg push and you'll get it up. Keep doing the drills I just showed you, and you'll develop the right feel.